I'm David Haug, Superintendent of the Jefferson R-VII School District, and if you followed us through our first, sequentially through our first podcast, thank you for joining us on this one. This one really serves as a bridge to understand some of the road planning and some of the logistical items related to the site prepped opportunities the district has moving forward. I did want to revisit the original plan because I know for several years there's been discussion of site leveling the entire 62 acres. I think it's east of the high school, and that was going to create two site prepped areas at minimum for to at least put platinum replacement building on one of those plots and have another plot available. And some other activity on that road. Really, that led to phase two, really dictating how phase one was going to work. But as we began to really dig into the site leveling of the entire 62 acres, there's just significant challenges related to it. Our analysis currently tells us that we've got four options. I think option number one is we don't have to use any of the 62 acres right now to get phase one done. And I think that is the creation, what we've created in moving the baseball and softball facility. That creates a site prepped area, so we do not need to do any site prep work to at least create one plot to put a school building, and we don't have to use the hillside at all. Number two, using material from the hillside to support specifically the roads and parking projects that would be in phase one. That would be a substantial cost savings to the district. I'd say at minimum, we're exploring this option extremely hard. The next one is number two, and also creating another site prepped area for building. In other words, the whole site area, the 62 acres would not come down. We'd look at putting an area up there so you'd have two potential places to put school buildings in the future, where the baseball field would be located, and then also up on the hillside for another area that would be site prepped. And then finally, I will still keep it on the table, but unless my recommendation, unless there's just something that absolutely benefits the district in ways we're not seeing right now, number four isn't a real option. Number one, I'd like to avoid because I think there's real asset and value in the hillside and the material there to support our projects and potentially a site leveling plan. So we're really focusing on two and three. So in summary of this video, phase one and phase two are now independent of each other. We're not relying on phase two to get phase one done. We would like to take advantage of phase two in the hillside to support, and that's the other way to look at this, is phase two should only support phase one and really should be a cost savings to the district if we're able to get up there and also do some long-term planning. As always, the One Campen vision is centered around student safety, road safety, and community safety. Prepared communities win. We're committed to the one campus, 4 building, and 3 roads. The 3 roads will be talked about in the last podcast. I'd really like you to get to see that, the terminology we're using. Stay tuned to us. We appreciate your feedback. Please participate in this very unique project.